Above and beyond our day-to-day living experiences, I have seen this life as an adventure, to experience as much of life as I possibly can. It has often been an adventure into the unknown. Consequently, I have been down many varied paths. It seems on reflection that all of the paths have been designed to lead me to where I am now. This would be true for everyone, of course, yet I can see, on looking back, how each step, each adventure has brought me here, to this place. A significant step along the way was the one that introduced me to space clearing. This opened my eyes to aspects of our life here on Earth that I had never been aware of before. This part of my journey developed beyond that which I was taught, and eventually came to include personal clearing. In turn, this evolved from working for others with the energies of their space to working more with people, clearing any build-up of charge in their system that appeared to be causing problems. A major driving force for me was to make this work as simple as possible so that all could access the benefits. It was, and still is, impossible to stand still while practicing this way of being. A product of constantly clearing the space or others is that I went through some fundamental changes, namely how I worked, from a state of doing to a state of being. When the manifesting reality that showed up for me changed considerably as a result of all of the clearings I have done over the years, then I was no longer able to see the world as I once did. The conditioning of my past, something that we are all subject to, no longer held me a prisoner. No longer was I a victim to my past as I once was. It is hard to describe this new reality to those yet to experience or remember it, so I still need to resort to stories to illustrate where my reality is now. One thing becomes increasingly obvious though: there is greater peace within, and less conflict presents in my life. I no longer attract those who bring challenges into my life. My ongoing adventure is on a much smoother path, really unfolding effortlessly. It is a very special place to be. This is a state that is available to all. It requires primarily the desire to see beyond the veils of illusion that arise from our past conditioning, to let go of the constant need for more. This need for more is an insatiable thirst that can never bring the happiness one may hope for. The next step is to develop an acceptance of whatever shows up on our path. This is achieved through a greater understanding of what is happening and why. With this awareness, acceptance is not an impossible task. Acceptance is no longer seen as defeat, but rather an opening up to new and enriching experiences. When each step we take, each thought we have, each word we say arises from a place that is no longer conditioned by our past, a new reality will unfold, for we are no longer feeding the limiting patterns that have held us back